Okay, so this week in particular, I've gotten many questions on what is the difference between the Skin Classic and other machines. Now, I'm not here to bash any machine. You all know very well that in our special group, we have users that have all different machines. We don't discriminate because we want everyone to be safe with these machines so that we can continue to use them. If somebody goes off the rails and is a real cowgirl and does horrific things like over treating a client, doing something they shouldn't do, well, it may come up at a board meeting and then the board may change their opinion on whether we can use these or not. So that's why we're open to other machines being in our group. It's not just Skin Classic, and I think you all know that. But let me go through some of the differences in the machines. So, right here, I have three machines, and we're all well aware of these machines, right? We know the Skin Classic, the Thermoclear, and the Lamb Probe. And I'll bet you people out there may have some of these machines as well. So instead of saying remove, what would be a better phrase? We're going to treat. We're going to treat your capillaries. We treat and dehydrate capillaries, or we treat and dehydrate skin tags. So that's how that would work. Jody, thank you. And we do say treating minor skin imperfections, minor skin irregularities, those types of things. I think sound okay when you're doing your advertisements, and a lot of the providers in our group do a really good job of that. So getting back to the machines, if you have one of these machines, you're in very good company. All three of these machines are wonderful. They do everything that they say they do. And you're wondering maybe how do I know? Well, they're all made at the same manufacturer. So these are made in the USA. These are the only machines made in the USA. So, and that is very important because um, the foreign machines are not up to date with the software and even the components. We'll go into that. But the Skin Classic comes with one-on-one training in your facility and a derm light and constant support. Now, the Lamb Probe, when you purchase that for $1,000 more, that will come with one-on-one training in your facility as well, minus the derm light. And the difference between the Skin Classic and the Lamb Probe has two different outlets for their handpieces now. Back in the day, it was only one handpiece. I only use one handpiece at a time. I can't use two at a time. So I'm not really quite sure about that. If anybody out there has the Lamb Probe and can kind of let me know if that is something that you really love to have, I'd be anxious to know. And the probes are so easy to put in. It takes not but probably 7 seconds to switch out a probe if you needed to. So, and then we have the Thermoclear. The Thermoclear, again, is a great machine. I know because I know exactly where it's made and who makes it. And now there is absolutely no difference in the treatment with this machine. All three of these machines, and don't be fooled, have high and low intensity. So no matter what people say out there, these machines can work on the darkest of skin. If you had Whoopi Goldberg on your table, you would not be worrying, could I treat with this machine? Now, if you had a cautery machine, you may have to sex yourself. But with these machines, you can work on the darkest of skins. So that makes it very easy for us. And these machines are easily worked on. If in the future you ever need them fixed, they are workhorses. And the company Clairblend that takes care of these are stellar. They have been around for years and years and plan on being there for more years. So if you have one of these machines, that's great. But I do feel like the Skin Classic does stand out because of the support, the one-on-one training, the derm light, our group that of providers that is exceptional when it comes to helping out other individuals in the field. And then let's see, then we come here. Okay, so I didn't get one more picture on here. Okay, so these two pieces of equipment, you see these at the trade shows. You see the Perfect Touch by Mary Laz and the Sit Pro by EQ. And they're identical machines. And I'll put it in the group because I, for some reason, couldn't get that picture in here, or maybe it's in the slideshow. We'll see. But both of these machines come right from Alibaba. They're just um, made with a special cover on the top. They're exactly the same, operate the same. There are not the same components as what is in what I just showed you. So these machines, you will hear a zip, zip, a zap. You will smell flesh burning. So it'll smell like barbecue in your treatment room. But I will tell you that if you have skin tags or keratosis, those larger things that are away from the skin, then they will do the trick. They absolutely will treat DPN, skin tags, keratosis, but they're a little more painful. I will tell you the truth. And you don't want that smell of flesh. That is a that's where you char the skin. So healing is different when you're treating somebody with this type of machine than when you're treating somebody with our type of machine. We keep everything dry. When you are treating a burn, you have to keep it moist with an ointment. These machines, and for the fact that when you do go on Alibaba and they're $23 for the unit, then that just makes me not like that. So I don't like any of my skincare professionals getting bamboozled. But if you have one of those three machines that I showed you, you're in great company. So I'm not trying to bash. I'm just trying to give you the differences in these machines. And then we have some more foreign machines that you've seen out on the market. The Superficator is at every single trade show, and I love their chutzpah though because they have all of their sales sheets in the bathrooms. It's hysterical. But again, you are using a current. It's coming from another country. They charge like $4,000 for their machine, and if you needed it to be replaced or repaired, that is an expense of its own. So, and the clear by skin sheet. So the only American made machines are the Lamprobe Skin Classic and Thermo Clear. Nugget number one. Okay, told you I was going to give you a couple nuggets today. And this is for both of you. The people that want to buy the Skin Classic and the people that already have it. Why am I showing you this? Because I think I have told so many people how to do this. And I have trainings on it to do a Groupon. I know what you're saying, thinking, Groupon's for the birds. No way would I do it. Okay. I have a full training on this, and I'm going to let you know how to access these full trainings. If you don't already know, and if Cindy Greenwood, if you're out there listening, I was channeling you all morning because yes, these trainings that I do are all out there for you guys to just pick from. So this is what a Groupon can look like, and uh, both of these people are Skin Classic providers, I believe, and look at the amount of Groupons they've sold. Well over 100. Now, we have people that have been doing Groupon for like 6 years, and they do it nonstop. Why? Because it works. But I don't know why when somebody says, well, I'm not busy, and I tell them, please look at my Groupon training, you are going to want to do it. If you are a new med spa, a new practice, a solo practitioner, whatever it is, don't use the Groupon for the other stuff because you'll lose out. The probes only cost $1, and the treatment is so quick. And when they come in and say they want the one with 4 skin tags, you know they've got more. They have more. So you don't have to give them the Groupon price. You give them the add-on price. Let me get to my next one. Excuse me, I've had a cold. Excuse me. I had COVID a few weeks ago, and I'm still kind of getting over it. Well, I'm fine, but anyway, let's see if we could do this. This is I have 3 nuggets, I guess. So if you're not in my group, thermolysis skincare for estheticians, you've got to be because all you have to do is join this group. You have to be a skincare professional and anything you want. You want to know about the Groupon training? Just in the little search bar, that little spyglass, put in Groupon. You want to know, excuse me, pricing. Put in pricing. You're gonna get trainings. How about DPN? You want to know all about DPN? Put it in. You're going to see great before and after photos. You're going to see videos. You're going to see trainings. So this group is so important for you to join if you're thinking about the Skin Classic. And of course, if you already have it and you're not in this group, because we don't do anything else in this group. We don't talk about peels or microdermabrasion. It's strictly treatments. So you will love it.